come to this session, we are heading towards part 3 of the play If I Were You. Now let us have a quick look, recap of the story so far. In the previous class, we looked at the following. What are them? Number 1, Gerard is playwright who lives alone in a house. Information number 2, an intruder breaks into his house with a revolver. Number 3, the intruder's intention is to kill Gerard and take his identity because they were almost same in physics. So, he tries to get information about Gerard before killing him. Number 4, the intruder tells Gerard that he is a convict on the run and is being hunted by the police. All this information we have already had in section number 1 and 2. Now, section 3, drama starts. Gerard's dialogue. I am just reading the dialogue. You just listen to me and follow. You are planning a double murder, so to speak. Admit it, you have nothing to lose, but what have you to gain? See the answer of the intruder. I have got freedom. I have got freedom to gain. As for myself, I am a poor hunted rat. As Vincent Charles Gerard, I am free to go to places and do nothing. I can eat well and sleep and without having to be ready to hide at the sight of a cop. I need not worry or be feared of the police. Then for that, our Gerard, in most melodramas, the villain is foolish. The villain is foolish enough to delay his killing long enough to be frustrated. You are much luckier. See the irony here. And what is that answer from the intruder? I am okay. I have got a reason for everything. I am going to be Vincent Charles Gerard. See, I have got to know what he talks like. How I know? Your accent comes easy. This is Mr. VC, Gerard speaking, and here phoning, and what that is a pantomime of phoning in imitated cultured voice, like that, he imitated his voice because he was there standing by the side of the table and talking on the phone. He mimicked, and that is all. That's all I have to do. It's very simple. Then he stands up. Be ready. Get up a minute. Hey, Gerard, get up. Now take a look at me. You are not particularly attractive. If it's because he said, take a look at me. So what is there? You are not attractive to be looked at. Intrude. No. Okay, well, that goes for you too. You are also not. I have only got to wear specs and I will look enough like you to get away with it. That is, I shall be successful in my mission. What about your clothes? Okay, what about your clothes? They will let you down if you are not careful. You are hunted by police. Remember, what will you do for clothes? That will be all right. Yours will fit me fine, because we are of the same physics. Doesn't matter. It's not a problem. That is extremely interesting. Wow, very good. But you seem to miss the point of my remark. You didn't catch me correctly. I said you were luckier than most melodramatic villains. It was not a compliment to your intelligence. You fool. Do you think it is a compliment? You won't kill me for a very good reason. There is reason. You can't kill me like that. You see how bold our hero is. Then, so that is what you think. That is your imagination. You will let me go. And thank God you didn't shoot sooner. Yes. Come on. Come on. What is on your mind? Better be quick. This conversation bores me. I am tired of speaking to you. Let me be in action. That is what he intends. Your idea is to elude that police by killing me and taking on my identity. Oh, is it your plan? Yes, I like the idea. Yes, very good. Exactly like that. But are you sure it is going to help you? Are you sure? Now listen here. Don't ask question. Listen. I have got this all planned. I have come here with a proper planning. I did a job in town. I have done so many things in the town. Things went wrong and I killed a cop. I killed a police constable. Since then, I have done nothing but dodge. I have to escape from the cops. This is what I have done. And this is where dodging has brought you, and just that has brought you to this place. Is this where dodging has brought you here? It brought me to Aylesbury. That is where I saw you in the car. I have been following you. In that place, I have seen you in the car. 2 other people saw you and started to talk. He wanted to confirm himself, giving all the details. I listened. It looks like you are a bit queer, strange kind of a mystery man. You seem to be a mystery man. A mystery which I propose to explain. That is what I am going to explain. So, here ends that part number 3. Let us have a quick look again. What are the summary? What is the summary of the events that we have read? Number 1, Gerard continues to engage the intruder in a conversation and discourages him from killing. And our hero is very intelligent, calm and quiet man. However, the intruder thinks that speaking with Gerard's accent and wearing Gerard's clothes and glasses, he will be easily able to impersonate Gerard. He is under that impression. With just a change of clothes, specs, and it's all that he is going to avoid the police. Intruder also tells Gerard that he recently killed a cop and he is on the run. This is what the events that we get from this section number 3. Now, let us have a look towards the vocabulary, enrichment of vocabulary. And what are we are going to do that? Homonyms and homophones. You know synonyms and antonyms. Today we are going to have the discussion on homonyms and homophones. When words are spelled the same and sound the same but have different meaning, then they are called homonyms. Homonyms. What is that? What is that first one? They spell the same, they sound the same but have different meanings. So, these are called homonyms. Let us see the examples. What are they? For example, bat and bat. Bat is a nocturnal animal. Bats, they always stay in the dark and they always come out in the night. Bowly, we call bowly, and usually they just take shelter in the old buildings in the darkness. And the another bat is some equipment, sporting equipment used in cricket, bat you know, or in the baseball, that is also called bat. So, here bat, they spell the same and they sound the same but meanings are different. The second example, desert. Desert, you know, it is a dry barren area of land where no rain occurs. We call it desert, Marabhumi. It is also used as a verb which means to abandon. Rama deserted Sita. So, here abandon a person or a cause. Same. Then lie. Lie can mean laying down. I want to lie here for a few minutes and I want to relax. And it also means a false statement. It is a lie. What he is speaking, it is a lie. Sound the same, spell the same, meanings are different. This is homonym. And now the second one, second. What is second? Measurement of time. And in a few seconds I am going to attend to your work. Just a few seconds. It also denotes a placement of something after first. So, your turn comes second. You are second in that succession. In that way, same, homonyms. And now, different one, when they are just spelled the same but sound different and have different meanings. What is alone? What is that one thing that is common? Spelling. And what is different? Number, sound and the sense, meanings. they are called homophone. Phone, homophone, having the same sound. Examples. What are the examples here? Let us look at the examples. Minute, measurement of time. A few minutes are there for the drama to start. For example, do you have a minute? It is also used to denote how small something is. For example, there is a minute difference. Spelling is the same. Spelling is the same. And the sound is different and also different meaning. For example, difference, what is that? There is a minute difference, we can't. There is a minute difference in size between the two boxes. So, here spelling is the same, sound, meaning different. Second example, lead. The noun version is a metal called pencil. We call it lead. Noun. And lead is another meaning is just show the way. So, lead me to that way. He led me to the proper road, proper path. Led, lead, led, lead. One is we pronounce it as led, and lead me, lead kindly light. Then tear can mean drop of water from eyes, tears. Did you cry? I see tears in your eyes, tears. And it also means pull something apart or to pieces. Do not tear this book. Hurry, bada, hurry, hurry. Oh, this is that. Next, something for you to practice at home. What is that? Try the following words in different meaning, using them in your own sentences. Address. So, you can, in what meanings you can use. So, here is it, address, mind, account, draw, jam, park, match, fair, fine, bow. Now, it is your duty to know more about these words and also find the words like that. If, for example, let us take one example, draw the picture. Fair, it is not fair. I saw that in that fair, in that village fair. So, match, I can't be a match to play in that match. So, in that way, if you use both the words meaning different things in one sentence, that would be really very interesting, and it will definitely sharpen your what? Just vocabulary, sense of vocabulary being increased and expanded. And example here, some more examples. Sight, sight, sight. This sight, give an example. Cite an example. Then cite, I own a site in Bangalore. Then cite, I have got a good site. You see. So, the spellings different, meanings different, and everything is different here. So, cite an example. I have purchased a site, but I am not able to see it properly because there is some defect in my site. Write, R-I-G-H-T, W-R-I-G-H-T, W-R-I-T-E, R-I-G-H-T. Write the right things. Write the right things. Some, hair, fair, floor. Floor has fallen on the floor. Who is going to remove that? root and root. Then here is so is a list, make a list of homonyms and homophones from reading of your text lessons. They add beauty to your spoken and written English. So, you just whenever you are reading other lessons, not limited to this. So, whenever you read other lessons, you just concentrate on such what? Homonyms and homophones and homographs. Homographs and homophones, there is a barik difference, almost the same, but with some little difference. You will come to know in your later stage. Now, select the correct meaning of the underlined words and write them against the sentence. That is how in the examination this is tested, vocabulary is tested. What is that? Example, the president placed a wreath on the grave of the unknown soldier. Grave meaning a place where someone is buried, samadhi. And the next one, with a grave look, Mr. Birla told his employee, you must never whistle while working. Serious. Grave look. Principal gave a grave look at me when I was talking to him. Like that. So, here you know the difference. Now, there are some examples you can do. You have been at the computer all morning. You deserve a break. I came back to the house to discover that thieves had broken. Break meaning different, and this is the past participle of the verb break, and stolen everything. I came back to the house to discover that thieves had broken in and stolen everything. Number 2, the motion to increase college fees was unanimously rejected. The resolution, the motion here. The slow motion of the bullock cart movement. A bullock cart lulled him to sleep. You had the pleasure of traveling in the bullock cart. They will be like this. It is just like a lullaby. The man who travels there, will get a sleep. Like that, another one. These are all examples for you to just experiment with the language whenever you come across such words. She was a leading figure in the movement against child labor. She was a moving figure. She was an important personality. And here, without looking at the figures, we cannot say whether the company is running at a loss. We have to see the figures, the account figures, all this data has to be studied. So, their figures. And number 4, the audience burst into wild applause. They began to clap their hands so joyously, so noisily. Pucho mat, like that. So, wild. So, here lines that have been living in the wild, that is forest, usually do not thrive in zoos. They do not have that pleasure in the zoo, though ready-made meat is given. But they want to hunt and get the meat. So, they have been living in the wild, in the forest, they like it. And what is the work? Find out more such words in your lessons and use them in your daily language. It is not limited to examination. So, this you can extend to the life situations, and when you can, so you can really impress upon the what? Audience and the listeners. So, before going to the exercises, I shall give you one example. If for example, there are two words, Hari Home to Hari Om. You see the maja here. Hari Home refers to that what? Busy worldly life. Hari Om, it is a what? Spiritual journey. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. See, like this, if you just think over such things, definitely you can make your speech what? So sweet to the ears of the listeners, music to the listeners' ears. What are the exercises? Because it is a must. After reading a piece, it is a must. Exercises are a must to know whether you have understood or not, whether you have followed or not, whether you can write something on that particular question after comprehending the paragraph or the dialogues. Here, why was the intruder a hunted rat? Because you find that I am hunted rat. What do you mean by that? He was wanted by the police. And the next one, what did he plan to do as Vincent Charles Gerard? The whole thing is there. He wanted to just impersonate, he wanted to kill him, and he wanted to get the benefits of Vincent Charles, and also he wanted to avoid all these things about himself as a criminal. And number 3, which of the following remarks of Gerard suggest that the intruder will not kill him? What are the words? So, go back. And what is that? Your idea is to elude the police by killing me, taking on my identity. Second question, you won't kill me for a very good reason. And C, your clothes will let you down if you are not careful. So, this is a warning. Number 4, who gives away more information about himself, Gerard or the intruder? Naturally, your answer is intruder because he talks more. Then number 2, is it a strength or a weakness? You have to decide after reading that. And does it show that he was nervous? Does it show that he was clever? Does it show that he was boastful? Does it show that he was queer? And that, so all these things they have to be. And now we have come to the end of that part number 3. Okay, let us meet again for part number 4. So, have a look at all these questions, again go back to your memory and write in your notebook. This is the written work for you, homework for you. And so, thank you, bye.